What is up, guys? We are back again for Hell's Paradise today. As always, got me coffee here. Unfortunately, I don't know what I did this time, but there are so many coffee grounds in this. Like, I know sometimes you make a coffee, like little bits of the dust of the grounds might get in. But this is like heavy bits of the grounds. So if you somehow see like bits of the grounds in my teeth, I apologize, but I'm still gonna drink it. I'm just gonna be very slow when I sip it, so I don't accidentally get like tons of coffee in my mouth. But yeah, Hell's Paradise episode 9. I have no idea what happened last week. I've completely forgotten to what happened last week. What I am gonna get out, even though we're getting near the end, just because it will help, is my little sheet that I've started to write down names of characters from different shows on, because I want to make sure that when we go week to week, I can still remember like some of the not necessarily main characters' names. Because the main characters, they're never going to be difficult to remember. But it's those kind of characters that we might see once every few episodes. If I'm watching it weekly, then by the time I've not seen a character for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks sometimes, and they're not like a main character of the show, or they're not talked about a lot, I'm watching so many other shows at the same time, all just becomes a jumble. So that's what we do in this. But let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Skip through the map intro, even though it is cool.
どれも不可解で知れば知るほど
何ですか？
なんでもないそれだ
いえ、センタ殿がもう休んでください。
How is this guy an executioner? Dude conked out. This little girl's still interesting, you know. There's gotta be more to her and those kind of powers she has. I suppose it's to do with the island. Everyone's got something, I guess. Gabimaru just gonna go in head first. Actually, wait, is that little girl? That might be the intro. Just show me someone with pink hair. That might be the little girl. She might be quite a big character in this. Gods and people. You don't need to worry about them. I think they'll be fine as long as they're not going to the place where you're going. Are they the tree? Yeah, look at that, man. Such a weird island. Fair enough, fair enough. Ah, the little girl. Is she gonna follow him? Surely not. Actually, wait, he's like a tree. This movie, I completely forgot about what he was. Is he one of these praying things that is just no longer praying? Oh shit, this bitch. Is that true? Gabimaru is so cold, but I mean, against someone that can just instantly heal, how do you win that? But at the same time, she seemed almost tired. Not like tired, but like she seemed like she didn't want to for some reason. Is it just because she's lazy, or is it because she actually takes damage over time? Okay, that was cold. A triple kick. The artwork on his flames is always so cool. She gets up from the flames though. She's gonna get up from the flames. Oh my god. What the fuck, man? Are you a human? I love that they have to ask because Gabimaru is that just such a tapped individual. Are you even human? They're always literally fighting with an immortal being. that can change gender and is incredibly strong. And Bro's just a human. I don't think Gabimaru has any like powers. He just has techniques. Right? Actually, I suppose I don't really know what the blaze thing is yet. That could technically be a power. I'm still interested about these Tenses. Are they like... Are they made? Like, are they humans that have had the elixir and become this? Or are they like something different? His foot like glows. Almost like... That's interesting. Maybe he's gaining stuff from just being on the island. That would be interesting. You're probably what? So that seemed like she... Oh, I thought she was only gonna have two. She like created some kind of... I'm gonna call it tree for now. In her hand. Like the little girl did. But like Gabimaru just did then, his foot started to glow in the same way. This is crazy that Gabimaru is able to do this. I think he's something like a Tensei, somehow. I don't know what she's about to say then, but no human does this shit. Look at this. Bro's will is undeniable. Oh my god. What is this? Oh my god. Real form? Final form? The audio is really cool. It's like cutting in and out. Just straight up lightning. Oh no. That's so cute. Even if this is a dream, I'm glad I got to chat to you for a little bit. But I mean, he's not in a good place if this is a dream. Is the little girl gonna help us, maybe? Wow. If you're about to die, just fuck him up as much as you can before you die. Even with a scar. That's crazy. Oh my god. Gabimaru is different, bro. This little girl just came in clutch. That cannot be a human. That thing could never have been a human. No way. I don't believe it. Okay, so I'm guessing Mei is one of the Tensen. Maybe a new one, a young, just a young one. I don't know how they work though. I hate this girl. Why is she? Why are we with her? 7 hermits. Okay.
まず造形に無駄がないことですよ。うるさいな。雑談は終わりだ。定例報告を。
This person seems slightly higher than the rest.
これまでとは様子が違うようだ。人数は少ない。
Why are these two golden flowers?
多くの送信が殺された。囚人、手はやめろジュファ。
Okay, so they can be beaten by the looks of it. You've just got to wear them down a fucking lot. Of course, these guys made it out. I like that these two have just got their own little side story going on. I love that. Why did she lie? It. Why did it lie? I'm guessing that's the elixir. Yeah, I knew he was going to be the oldest. Ah. So they used to be one person. Is that what these trees are? The people? How come he's still alive, like moving and
家
alive?
族もいたが皆受化した。これは私の娘。不幸なことに家族で最初に受化してしまった。
So what is this little girl then? Because the Tenzin, one of the Tenzin that we fought, knew who she was. So is she another part of them, or is she something different? Trying to defeat 7 of them though? That sounds wild. The monsters are not gods. There must be a way to kill them. I love that.
一人では難しい。2人、3人、あるいはもっと。
Oh my god. This show's actually got really cool stories to it. Like, there's a lot of things that I picked up on this episode that I didn't realize I liked so much. There's, let me just, Kunoichi. Female. X. There's a lot of stuff that I noticed that I actually really like in this show so far. There's, for one, the music. I don't know how I haven't picked up on this sooner, but it's like really ethereal. Like sometimes when we go into like the part where they're praying and stuff, you can hear them praying and it's like, whoa, just in the background. And it's kind of like a cool undertone to the whole scene. And then the fight scenes and music gets even crazier. And like, it's like ethereal kind of music, like light and kind of like gospel-y-ish. But it's like, but it's also really intense, which is really cool. What else though? The fight scenes are always dope. Gabimaru, something's about, okay, so Gabimaru's definitely got something that isn't human there. The way he was able to hit and use those powers, I don't know if it's something to do with him being maybe somewhat like the Tenzin. Obviously he hasn't drank any of the elixir. I don't know how I describe him. He's interesting and he's human, but there are parts of me that think, well, how is he able to do the fire thing? Is that just a technique that you can learn as a shinobi? Or is that like something only down to him? Then the way that he could use those attacks, because it seems like they said she used the Tenzin that we fought, she used too much of, I can't remember what the name of it was, Tao or something like that, which I'm guessing is kind of the power they get from the elixir. But I kind of just assumed that's what the yellow glow was, part of, like, that's part of the Tao that she was using, if that's what it's called. Because we've seen May, the little girl, use it as well. May. And I kind of just assumed that was to do with people. I don't know if this May girl is drinking the elixir or not. I'm guessing she hasn't, but it's weird that the Tenzin know who she are, lied for her, basically saying that, because they didn't mention her at all. They said that Gabimaru's dead. Who were they talking about? That only the main, I'm going to say main Tenzin, because that's what it felt like, wanted to kill. Something Zhu. Something like that, I can't remember. But only they were allowed to kill that one. I don't know who they were talking about or referring to there. But yeah, man, it's getting crazy. And the lore, the story behind it, I feel like we're 9 episodes in, and I think we've only got 13 in this season, and there's not a second season. So I mean, I want more lore drops. You've got 4 episodes left, and I want to know why things are the way they are. It seems really cool. But yeah, the more, as I've said, I said the same with this, and I said the same with Mashle. The more episodes I watch of this, the more I enjoy the story, and the more I want to see more of it. So it's really cool. This was obviously Mashle, far more comedic, and that's why I enjoyed that. This one far more lore-based and story-driven, which I have to admit is more my thing. I love Mashle, but these get me excited. Because, I mean, like, there's boundless ways that they could take this, especially with a story like this, with, like, different groups, or different, like, levels of, like, monsters that have gained these powers through either the elixir or just being on the island itself, as the people that used to live there became trees. So there's clearly, like, something that you can just, like, passively, like, gain, or maybe even take away, which is why they turn to trees. I'm interested to see why the guy who we're following, I've got his name, the tree that we're following, why he hasn't, because he seems like he's become a full-on tree now. It doesn't seem like there's any human left of him other than his personality. Why he hasn't become like the rest of them that just sit there and pray. That's interesting, and I think there's probably more to that. There's definitely more to May, and I think she's going to be a big part of this, because why would the Tenzin lie to one of the other Tenzin? Because they are, as it just said, they all used to be one being, so it's lying to yourself to protect May. So I wonder if May is either another part of them that just got away, or was like got away and was meant to be like killed by the rest of them, but some of the Tenzin, like obviously it's still part of them, so they like her because it's like the innocent part of the individual hermit that used to be there before they split into multiple. But yeah, loving the show. Every episode I watch, there's just more I love about it. The music, the vibes, the fact that there's these different characters. At first I didn't love the fact that we had like different characters that just had their own episodes at times, and we like went away from our like main plot. But as I've watched it, because obviously at first I kind of thought, oh well, they're just going to get killed off, and it's like, why are we following them just to watch them get killed off later? But now it seems like the ones we've got left are all going to start coming together and form one big group to fight these 7 hermits, which I think will be dope. I think will be really cool, because we've seen one of the Tenzin so far have some crazy abilities with the transformation that they had, and that's just one of 7. So well, I mean, we've seen the 2 other ones that were having sex and then pulled upon the 2 brothers who then got fucked up pretty badly, but we haven't seen them like change into like a full-on different form like we have this one. I don't know if they've got different forms as well, but I mean, so much more to know about this, and we've got 4 episodes left, so I'm hoping this is a show that is not going to be a 1 season and done. I'm hoping we get multiple seasons of this. No idea when the next one would drop, probably not for a while, but as I said, I'm loving it so far. But that's why I'm going to cut this off for today. I'm going to finish editing. Oh no, actually that should be out now. Let me check. Yep, it's just going through its checks now, but The Bear season finale of episode 8 of season 1, the season finale, banging show. Probably my favorite show that I'm watching right now on the channel, other than One Piece, which is the GOAT. Other than that, this is definitely The Bear is definitely my favorite show out of the animes that I'm watching right now, excluding One Piece. It's really just Mashle and this. Normally it would be JJK as well, but honestly, the lore that I'm getting from Hell's Paradise right now, I'm kind of preferring it to JJK at the moment. Although JJK does amazing with its animation and its fight scenes and you know, expanding on characters we already know. I have to admit, they always do great with that. But I am really liking this show, and it's definitely one I think that can definitely grow on me 100%. Like when I get more lore drops and I learn more and more and more about it, and the kind of possibilities open up, then I know that I'm going to love it even more. So anyway, go check out all the other shit we got going on the channel. There's always something new. Every day there's a new thing dropping. Mondays are always our movie days, and at the moment we have a schedule. We do drop something specific every day, and we do have a certain amount of things that we drop every day. Sometimes it might be 1 episode, sometimes it might be 2. With our live action stuff, we normally drop 2 episodes. But like I just said, we're dropping the finale of season 1 for The Bear now. So you can kind of you can check out the channel. You never know, you might be lucky that there might be some extra stuff on there that you weren't expecting. That's what we're here for. Always going above and beyond. So anyway, I'll stop rambling, gonna cut that off, and I'll see you guys whenever I see you.